What's going on, guys? Rewind Mike here to just do like a little pickup video for you guys today, plus like a rundown of what happened at Retro World Expo, which was a blast. First of all, I got to hang out with Brasel the Gamer. I got to hang out with Adam from Replayability. We friggin' ran into Miketendo from Dude You Haven't Played This Game. And just like, we had such a blast this weekend, man. It was so much fun just running around the convention, checking games out, getting to BS with each other. We got to drink some beers. We went out to the bar, and it was just a ton of fun. It was definitely a weekend I don't see myself forgetting for like a really long time. Anyway, Retro World Expo was awesome, dude. It was all like Konami themed and stuff, which was like obviously awesome because I just got done doing the Konami years. The panel I was on was it was a ton of fun to just sit there and just BS about gaming and stuff like that. And it was awesome that Miketendo was on that panel as well. It was just really good fun this weekend, man. Anyway, we're gonna jump into the games here, guys. And I'm just gonna start off with, nothing really special here. I got a copy of Dr. Chaos for the NES, which is like side-scrolling. It's kind of like Goonies, I guess. I'll just keep it like that. It's like Goonies because it's got the whole side-scrolling thing, and then you have your point-and-click parts where you have to do stuff and figure shit out. So I was really happy to finally add this to the collection, especially since Daria's always, she was talking about it for a while, and she was going to do a video, but that stopped. So if you guys want to see a video on Dr. Chaos, go over to her page and say so. Alright, so here are two games I actually picked up off of eBay because I wanted to do a video on them, and I still might. It's the Shadow of the Beast series for the Sega Genesis. There's actually a third one, but it's only on the Amiga, which is where I believe the game came from in the first place. It was an Amiga game. Side-scrolling games, they're super fucking tough, man. They are like hard as nails, dude. I picked up an extra copy of Lotus Turbo Challenge just because I needed the big box, and these are getting really hard to find. And it also had the manual too, so I was able to complete my copy of Lotus. Alright, next we got here is Maximo, which I've heard a lot of really good things about, I've heard a lot of negative things about, and I've heard a lot of things in the middle about, so I'm not really sure. It's supposed to be some sort of spiritual successor to the Ghost and Goblin series, so obviously I'm going to be stoked on it. And yeah, I can't wait to actually hook up my PS2 and be able to try this out. Alright. Next, we got Digger T Rock. And that's the only reason I bought this was because fucking Bad Graphics Gamers got it the other day and dude was super gassed on it. So I wanted to try it out, see what it was about. And then Clash of Demon Head I picked up, which I actually did a little trade for because it brought a couple of action figures with me that I didn't need anymore, so I didn't even pay for that. Awesome! And then I got Kingsfield here, the ancient city, which is made by From Software. So if you like the Demon Souls series or the Dark Souls series, you like that level of difficulty and that level of punishment, and that level of reward as well, then that game is like pretty much what you're looking for, because it's the same thing, just like a first-person perspective. And then I actually did a trade with Miketendo for Dead or Alive 1 on the Sega Saturn. It's an import, but the amount of fucks that I give are 0 because it will play the same. I have it for the original Xbox, but I love the Dead or Alive series, and I don't own many Sega Saturn games, so I wanted to get something else. Alright, so I picked up one of these random Megaman boxes, and I actually wound up getting Megaman inside, which is freaking awesome, dude.
You win! Perfect!
Alright, we're gonna run through this real quick here. Saw this in a $5 bin. I actually haven't played it before. I heard good things about it. Mickey Mouse, the Great Circus Mystery or something. Yeah, the Great Circus Mystery. So, Capcom game, Mickey Mouse, Disney, they always went together really well. Hopefully this one does too. I got 2 more games though. These are both import games. They're both super good though. So I was walking by a box of Super Famicom games. I was like, hey Brasel, you should take a look in there and see if there's anything you want. And he's like, nah, I'm not really interested in Super Famicom games. So, I'm like, alright. And we walk away, and then I come back around the table, and I start digging through the box myself, and I actually saw Super Bomberman 2 for $10. So now I have that. That's fucking awesome. Another game that saves me a ton of money. I don't want to get too heavy into the import games, but I gotta say I got myself a copy of Megaman 7 as well. There's another story about this one too. So again, me and Brasel were walking around and we saw this one table and the dude had like a bunch of really nice Super Famicom games displayed in like, you know, one of those glass cases with the open up top. And we saw he had Mega Man 7 for $35. So, you know, we were like, oh, that's cool. Should we get it? No, not really. So we walked by it and, you know, we come back and he was going to pick it up anyway when we came back the second time, but it wasn't there anymore. So we were like, damn, you know, I was going to get a copy. I was going to get it, or one of us was going to get it, but no one wound up getting it. So the dude heard us talking about it. He went over to like his little box. He was like, wait, chill out. He's like, I got 2 more. So he pulls out 2 more copies, hands them to us. We buy them. And then he's like, all right, now I have no more copies. So that was pretty funny. Yeah, all in all, Retro World Expo was completely worth every dollar I spent, the time that was spent driving out there. It's just, it's probably the most fun I've had at a convention, just because the crowd that I got to hang out with and the friends that I got to see and just the overall atmosphere, man. You know, a lot of the YouTubers I ran into, I said hi to, we talked and stuff like that, and they were very humble. Like Banjo Guy Ollie is probably like one of the most humble YouTubers I ever met. Him and his wife or his girlfriend, I think, you know, they were walking around on the floor and, you know, I ran into him a couple times, and each time, you know, we talked and we BS'd for a little bit, and it was awesome, man. It was like really cool to see that, you know, YouTubers don't all have their heads up their fucking ass. What else have I just got to meet Johnny Cage, the mocap actor for Johnny Cage. He also does the mocap for a bunch of other characters in Mortal Kombat, but he's mostly known for Johnny Cage. So that was cool. I got to snap a little picture with him and stuff, and I don't know, it was just a good time. If you guys, like I said before, if you guys are ever worried about going to a convention and feeling out of place, don't. You're surrounded by your people. We want you there. Anyway, guys, I'm Rewind Mike. I hope you enjoyed this pickup video. I know it was short and brief. I tried to keep it that way. But yeah. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.